Hey. James Robert Elliott here. Stop aiming for perfection. What do you mean? Why would we stop aiming for perfection? Shouldn't things be perfect? Don't things need to be perfect? Well, there's a saying that I actually dislike, and it says, aim for perfection and you'll achieve excellence. My argument is if you aim for perfection or if you try to be perfect, you're never going to get there because perfection doesn't exist, right? So instead of aiming for perfection and trying to get perfect, often people don't act, they don't finish something, it's never done, it's never good enough. They're worried about what will people think, what will people say, right? Will they like it? Will they not like it? Will they like me? Will I look dumb? All these things, right? So I say aim for excellence. And that way, even if you miss excellence, you'll achieve greatness, right? So aim for excellence, make something amazing, and it'll never be perfect anyways. We need to realize that nothing will ever be perfect. Life's not perfect. Also, before we take action, before we do something and test it out, nothing will even be remotely close to perfect. It won't even be great. It may be okay, it may be good, it may crash and burn, it may be pretty good. But the first time you do anything, it's not going to have greatness to it, right? You need to test and iterate. And okay, that worked, that didn't work. Let's do more of that. Well, that worked even better. Let's try this. Well, that didn't work well. Let's go back this way again, right? So there's no failure. There's only feedback, right? No such thing as failure, just growth and feedback. And like mistakes I was making years ago, instead of going out there and testing and, okay, that didn't work, and testing again and doing more and more iterations, I was often sitting on the fence and nothing was perfect. Nothing was good enough. So nothing was ever done. And there's a saying that done is better than perfect. And it's so true. Otherwise, you take your dreams to the graveyard with you, right? Which sounds horrible. So what to do instead? Well, again, aim for excellence, aim to do a great job, and then go out there and test it. Do they like the presentation? Do they like the post on social media? Do they like the talk, the keynote? Do they like how you spoke up and spoke out? Do they like the article or the whatever thing you did, the thing at work, right? What feedback did you get? Ask for feedback on it. Be humble enough to ask for feedback versus, oh, I don't want anyone to say it wasn't good, or what if they say they don't like it? Avoid having your head in places it shouldn't be, and ask for feedback. Ask, how can this be even better? And people will tell you, what else could I do? How could I have done even better with this? What would you like to see more of last time? What would you like to see less of next time? And even reflect, right? Action plus reflection equals progress. Action plus reflection equals progress. No reflection, no progress. If we're just running on the treadmill, action, or if we're sitting in the lab in our basement, sitting behind the computer, typing and tweaking and always perfecting things, again, no progress because you never take action, you never go anywhere, you never get it done. So here's my intelligent action for you. Get it done so it's good enough. Or again, better yet, aim for excellence, right? Even if it is good enough, you could aim for excellence by keeping practicing, seeing what worked, what didn't work, getting feedback from your boss or the audience, your clients, your colleagues, your friends, family, team. Seek feedback, seek growth. And it's nothing personal. If someone says they didn't like this, or that could be better, or they didn't like that, or they want more of this, it's nothing that personal. Yes, you create it, but it's nothing personal against you. People want to often help you. So seek this feedback that you need, right? And again, remember that it's okay to not be okay. It's okay for it not to be okay. It's okay for it not to be perfect. And it's okay still to take action even when things aren't perfect, even when you're not okay. Just a reminder, it's okay not to be okay. I've had some times this past year when I haven't been okay. And sometimes I know I need to sit and just be, reflect, meditate, journal, write, rest. And sometimes even when I'm not okay, I know I need to take action, do some steps, do something, take some intelligent action, things I know I want to do and I quote unquote need to do, but things I really want to do. Take action even when you're not feeling okay, because we all have times. We all have times when we're not okay. It's part of life. It's part of success, is doing things that you don't want to do when you need to do them, air quotes, need to, right? And even if you look at some of the recent studies, there's parts of our brain that get bigger and stronger and more resilient and more productive and having greater output and greater results and more action taking in the face of fear, the more we practice doing something we don't really want to do or are fearful of. You guys have heard me talk, and you all have heard me talk about cold showers. lately as well. Hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold showers, cold dips, cold plunges, or just doing anything that you really don't want to do and doing that anyways. It really trains the limbic system to go and take action and for you to command and be in control of your limbic system, whether it's, I don't know, making a sales call or having tough talk or speaking up to yourself or taking action. Whatever it is, having a conversation, starting something new, putting yourself out there, talking to someone, introducing yourself to someone, whatever it is, it trains you and trains the limbic system to almost obey you and your consciousness and the conscious mind that says, I want to go to the gym. I want to eat better. I want to take action. I want to make that sales call. I want to talk to that person. I want to pitch them or offer them my thing. I want to create this or post that or live this and that. And despite the fear and hesitation, the more you do things that you don't want to do or your body doesn't want to do or your fear doesn't want to do, the better you get at doing things that are difficult, which will make you unstoppable in the future, because there's always times in life where we're fearful or afraid or don't want to do something or procrastinating or whatever. And this will make you way, 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 way stronger and able to do the things, because massive success requires sometimes more often than not, doing things you don't want to do. Now, again, as you grow, when you're doing it the right way, you can hire people to do most of what you don't want to do, especially if it's something you're not good at or doesn't make you big bucks. And there'll always be things, no matter how big of a team you have, there'll always be things that we really don't want to do that we need to do now and then, or maybe sometimes even once a day. Get that done first. Eat that frog, as Brian Tracy said. Get that thing done first you don't want to do. Throw that valve in the shower to cold, or have a cold plunge or something, jump in, or just do something that you don't want to do, and practice that. It's a way of building that muscle, if you will. So stop aiming perfection. There is nothing. Aim for excellence. Do your best, and keep iterating. And if even aiming for excellence scares you, or what will people think, aim for good enough. Just aim for good enough. You aim for good enough, and then you'll get your answers and your feedback on how to get better and better and better. And remember, it's okay to not be okay. Seek mentorship, seek feedback, call people, call a friend. Avoid turtle shelling or hiding. That's the worst thing to do, even though that's intuitively often when we're not okay what we do. We hide, we block off people, we don't answer people, we don't take calls, we don't reach out. What we need to do is reach out and connect with people to bring us out of that stuff, right? And take action anyways. Until next time, hope this has been helpful. I'm James Robert Elliott. Go have your best day ever and just go do it. Reflection and action versus running in a treadmill or being crazy action without any thought. And avoid, again, being stuck in the lab and analysis paralysis and stuck in the analytical mind. Just go do it. Face the fear. Be willing to fail. Be willing to F it up. Be willing to screw it up totally, because that's one step closer to your goal versus sitting and thinking and analyzing. It'll never get you there. Hope this has been helpful. Till your wild success in 2024.